Before this video starts, I just want to remind you guys that a lot of you that watch my videos are actually not subscribed, and I highly recommend clicking that subscribe button and becoming a part of the fellow Mercs. And also be sure to check out the Patreon, link in the description, and join the Discord. Alright, see you guys later, enjoy the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codename Bookkeepers, and welcome back to their SCP document review. And the SCP we'll be reviewing today is SCP-5288. Containment Class, Keter. Disruption Class, EKHI. Risk Class, Warning. Level 3, Confidential. Special Containment Procedures. Identification of instances of SCP-5288 is relegated to MTF 799, E-Commerce. The task force is required to data mine all English language retail websites on the internet and identify potential instances of SCP-5288 with the assistance of machine learning software. Potential instances of SCP-5288 must be deleted immediately, either by triggering hidden scripts in the website's code, written or injected by Foundation agents, contacting Foundation assets placed in the company for that purpose, or in the case of smaller retail websites, via database infiltration software. In the rare event that this procedure fails, remote operatives may be deployed to locations where the website in question is hosted in order to connect to the database directly, or if necessary, destroy the servers and/or facility. Description: SCP-5288 is an anomalous entity that manifests in the form of an unusual online one-star reviews. These reviews appear on common household items, lawn care, cleaning, automotive products, as well as several other wide-ranging retail products. SCP-5288 only manifests on English language retail websites, but has manifested on retail websites ranging from small, low-quality merchandising sites based in China to some of the largest retail websites frequented by millions of users, including Amazon, Target, eBay, and Overstock. Instances of SCP-5288 have been detected 4 to 6 times a week since their first discovery in June of 2012. To date, over 1,500 instances of SCP-5288 have been observed. Each anomalous review posted by a user whose name will never be actually present in the site's user database will follow a generally standard format. It will usually begin with the phrase 1 star, or some misspelling thereof. It will contain a sentence explaining the expected behavior of the item. It will be followed by a way the item failed or an unexpected result of its use. If the review is allowed to persist without deletion, 2 anomalous effects will begin to occur. First, after a period of time between 24 to 48 hours, real-world objects matching the description of the item offered for sale will begin to fail in the same manner as described in the review. This effect can impact products anywhere in the world and will do it so at random. The frequency of this effect increases the longer the review is allowed to persist. The effect has only been reported to manifest in items already purchased by the consumer. Second, the review will spontaneously update within that time, resulting in a similar review which features more typographical errors, use of uppercase, sometimes random patterns. The unexpected effect of the item will also increase in severity, often involving side effects that could cause injury or death to nearby people. Reviews will also begin to reference depression, loneliness, and the deaths of children. If allowed to persist, these reviews can become almost incomprehensible. After several iterations, the instance will eventually self-terminate. See Addendum 1. Addendum 1. Example of a full life cycle of an instance of SCP-5288. An instance of SCP-5288 was detected on a handmade item with less than 20 units sold since being introduced to the market via a user-driven retail storefront on Etsy. Foundation agents were deployed to recall the item and administer Class C amnestics to buyers, as well as prevent further orders from being fulfilled. All units but 1 were destroyed. The remaining unit was placed into an underground containment unit at Site-23, while the instance of SCP-5288 was monitored remotely by Foundation personnel. It is believed this is the only record of the full life cycle of an instance of SCP-5288. The item in question was a handmade dog chew toy made of interwoven polyurethane and nylon cord braided together with a large wooden bead. The item measured 12 centimeters in length and had a retail price of $18.79. Initial instance text, 0 hours. Description: 1 star. I thought this would be a fun treat for my dog, but instead it caused my dog to vomit and bleed from the mouth. Observation of item, no change. First update, 31 hours. 1 star. I expected that MT Dog would have fun playing with this, but I did not think it would leak noxious gas. I think, is it mustard gas? Gross. Observation of item. Object appeared to emit smoke, which quickly dissipated, leaving no trace. Second update, 43 hours. 1 star. While I ordered a very fun toy for my PaulPer, I found out to my horror that having this toy in the house would cause angry rash for everyone in the house, including my children. I could not get my 5-year-old to stop screaming. Can anyone hear me? Observation of item. Object did not have any noticeable changes. 2 Foundation personnel stationed near the object containment unit reported to medical facilities complaining of severe rash. They were later treated by emergency medical personnel and suffered fatal anaphylactic reactions. Third update, 62 hours. 1 star. Even though I thought this was a dog toy, I did not expect the toy to shoot out shrapnel. It killed my dog, my children. I am scared. They will not wake up. I keep trying. Is anyone? Observation of item. Object began to rapidly emit shards of metal at projectile speeds. Ejected metal dissipated after several hours, but extensive damage to the interior of the containment unit remained. Fourth update, 87 hours. Un steer. All I wanted was a toy for my pet. But the toy began to scream. It screamed. I screamed. My children screamed. It was so loud, I could not stop it. They screamed until their lungs gave out. We could not take it anymore. We did in agony. Please, help me. I cannot get them to wake up. They have to get to school. Observation of item. Object began to emit a scream, measuring 187 decibels. Site 23 suffered catastrophic architectural failure due to damage by sonic waves. Local Foundation personnel had been temporarily evacuated. D-class personnel up to 900 meters away suffered tissue ruptures and cranial bleeding that was fatal within minutes. At this point, the instance of SCP-5288 self-terminated. The object in question was destroyed, and testing of further instances of this SCP was suspended. Addendum 2. Researcher concerns. 2. From Dr. Windholtz, Project Manager, MTF-799. Subject, Future of the Project. Doctor, I would like to express that I have concerns about the future viability of this task force. At the time of this writing, there are over 110,000 English language retail websites on the internet, indicating a growth of almost 30% over the last 5 years. Right now, between our software and analysts, we're keeping up with it. But the web is growing exponentially. Retail sites are being coded and deployed by reseller scripts at increasing rates. All it would take is one instance on a super obscure site somewhere missed, and thousands, hundreds of thousands of people could be in danger. We need a more permanent solution for containment. Thank you, Dr. Windholtz. And that's it. This is one of those uncontained SCPs that we're still working on containing. Well, everyone, that's it for this week's document review. Thank you all for listening or watching, and my name is Agent Paul of MTF Delta 7, and I will see you next week with another document review.